George Soros, like, you know, he went around with Nazis helping to pick out shit.
They're in there.
Yeah, and it goes, so debunking of it. They're like, well, he did, but he didn't like it.
He was so sad about it. He was like, they're in there.
Yeah, that guy hates Jews. He's a fucking Frankist. The guy founded Brandeis University. William Brandeis had the daughter of Jacob Frank on a locket because he's a Frankist. And they have a feminist magazine called Lilith Magazine. Now, if you were really that Jewish, Lilith would not be a thing you'd proudly put on your magazine. That'd be like Sam Smith in his devil hat and you're Christian.
Yeah.
So all that network got in America, all of it. And it's a mixture of you could see them just in right in open. Like WEF and the State Department and the Council on Foreign Relations, it's actually kind of nice when you think about it. All the Nazis we saved from the CIA is OSS merging with the fucking German SS to form the CIA.
And Rusty. And Rusty.
And my boy Rusty.
He always has smokes on him.
Rusty Cole.
This is the first year without Rusty. They're doing like the meeting in a row. I want to give a shout out to Rusty before we drink this baby.
Yo, he's in the back.
I'm going to pour out a baby for Rusty on this. You ever see the Chase logo of Chase Bank?
No, what is it?
Fucking
Sapphire?
Swastika.
Oh, it is?
Look at it for 5 seconds.
I thought it was a sapphire. Oh.
They call it the octagon, but it is not the octagon.
It's also the OCP logo from RoboCop.
Well, it's a very, ancient symbol. It was a brand in decline, really. Now it's the fucking Chase thing. So they're all into that sigil shit. That's all branding is getting a sigil that people have in their subconscious, like a swoosh or the Nike swoosh or whatever. Yeah. That's all that shit is.
That's the Rings of Saturn, right? The Nike swoosh?
No, I don't think so. I think it's Nike, the fucking Nike's a running bitch.
The god? Or
the and
mythical.
That's was still the chick that designed it, the head of Nike's like, well, maybe I'll learn to like it. And here's your $5 or whatever.
Yeah, on Fiverr.
But what is the swoosh meant to represent?
Nike, the
goddess of victory?
I guess.
Why? Because it's a wing?
I really don't know. You probably can find out.
Got golden sandals, symbol, and wings. So they were like shoes.
All of history is the battle of fascists versus perverts.
That's it?
Evil versus snake.
Damn.
There's a lot of like revolving door action. So sometimes there's perverts with the fascists and vice versa. And that's the whole fight. And you get 2 choices every time. You want Great Reset or Great Awakening. Those are your 2 choices. Right now, you'll hear those phrases, Great Awakening.
Yeah,
that's
Great
like
Reset.
the right. It's always you're in that stupid, like, I don't know, it's Masonic, that like duality.
Yeah. Black ball, white ball.
Yeah.
I think the duality, there's, it's like when you're bodybuilding, your body's either growing or shrinking. There's no homeostasis.
By the way, completely unrelated, but to bodybuilding, that GHB shit was like a great drug that was not a date rape drug at all.
For what did it do?
Bodybuilders were taking it. The sleep you get in 4 hours is worth 12 hours of real sleep.
Oh, no way.
Oh, really?
So bodybuild, you get all this shit, a lot of you get a GNC back in the day. Like trans hormones started out as bodybuilder shit. And GHB, they were for insomnia, fucking impotence. And so then they did this smear campaign because it cured like 6 things at once where they said it's a date rape. In fact, they passed a law. Roofies is still legal, more legal than GHB, which has never been used on record in any kind of date rape. So that was a big pharma thing to kill some kind of competition. And you'd have to know, I don't know who knows a GHB cook, but you would have to know somebody to get it. But if you're bodybuilding, that's the best. You sleep 4 hours and the amount of, that's why they were taking it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bodybuilders are good at drugs.
Yeah, they are.
They are always good at drugs.
Damn.
I would love to. I wouldn't even know where to start.
Really?
You get bad sleep?
I guess it varies. I'm always like on a plane sleeping, sitting up. Is that bad? I'm always like this.
Do you dream?
Yeah. You don't dream?
I haven't had a dream in years.
What?
You don't do no drugs or nothing?
No.
And you don't have any dreams?
Nope.
Well, that you remember. Like everybody has to have dreams. You just maybe don't remember.
If you have a dream that you don't remember, do you wake up remembering that you had a dream?
Depends how tired you are. Like if you're rested and that means you got REM sleep. I thought.
I've never woken up and been like, oh, I just had a weird dream.
Never?
Not in the past 10 years, maybe like 10 times.
I had one that we were doing stand-up at a brewery in Detroit, and we cleared the entire place, and everybody walked out at once, and I was like, oh no, and then you looked at me, and you were like, it's good, we make more money this way.
Hell yeah.
I was like, oh, all right. That was like last night. I woke up, I was like, like a brewery.
Did you ever get like the night hag? You ever hear that? The night hag? People get, when I was a kid, horrific nightmares. Then I started, when I was a kid, I used to lucid dream. The nightmares were so bad that eventually I started in the dream realizing I was dreaming, and then I would fly away from her.
Whoa.
And it was like that Mulholland Drive. You ever see that thing? See Mulholland Drive?
No, I watched it. I know.
all right, this creepiest fucking face I ever saw, and it's that bitch that plays the nun in horror
The
movies.
homeless?
Yeah, the homeless.
person?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I've seen that.
We've
though.
watched this on here.
Yeah, we've watched.
Okay,
that,
so now I don't remember exactly from the dream what.
right there, down there on the right.
Oh yeah,
That's dude. When me and Big J were watching that movie, and when I saw him, like that's the thing in my dream. You know, like very close. Yeah. So this is a real dream that I had where I'd be a little kid in my house alone in the dark, and I knew that thing is in there, like looking at me, and I see light coming from the stairs, and I hear noises like grown-ups talking. So I'm like, I get upstairs, so I run up the stairs, and there's like light coming from the door, and there's like sounds like a party's going on with my parents and their friends or something. I open the door. And there's just a record player playing people noises with a spotlight on it. And then I feel something grab me, and then I would wake up. It's like shit like that. I remember all of them.
Jesus Christ!
That's
Steven
scary.
Spielberg gave you that dream. One time at a mall, you didn't.
I
even
dreamt
realize.
a skull face and one glove, and which Michael Jackson would go.
I've got a movie part for you, kid.
Yeah, and if the night had like normally people call it sleep paralysis, and you know they debunk a lot of shit, like you know because that's why Ambien, when people take it, they'll do shit in their sleep because they're not paralyzed like they should be for your body does. You don't act your dreams out.
Yeah, you start calling your ex-girlfriends and telling them the truths and shit, like crazy psycho shit.
Yeah,
Ambien.
dude, all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
Like you were like, and by the way, this was common knowledge when Ambien first came out, like a joke.
Everybody knew Ambien jokes.
Remember Roseanne when she got in trouble for tweeting that Valerie Jarrett looks like Planet of the Apes, and she thought the bitch was white, which I accept 100%. She thought the bitch was white. But also she was on Ambien. And then I watch all these fucking shit-lib assholes go, Ambien doesn't make you racist. I'm like, yo, you motherfuckers joke about how you order shit online and do all kinds of wild stuff on Ambien. Now you forgot?
Yeah, I remember everybody knew Ambien jokes were like, oh yeah, I remember my buddy used to sit up straight in bed and he would like start screaming out like military calls. Like and he's like your size, he's fucking screaming in bed. Like his wife would be like, what the fuck is this?
Nice.
This woman took a Xanax on an airplane, and she did a tweet. She tweeted something.
Oh, that was one of the first ones,
Yeah.
Justine Sacco.
Hell yeah.
By the way, pretty great satire from her. No, I
That's
can't find
really
a single
funny.
fault with it.
That's
Yeah.
really
Well,
funny.
that's one of the early like, oh,
Wow.
we're gonna. And by the way, that's on purpose. This
She must have
horseshit to get you to like attack people for horseshit reasons all the time for saying a no. That's planned on purpose. Around when Occupy Wall Street happened, and I remember being like, well, I don't like these drum circle hippie kids, but I hope it make Wall Street people jump out the fucking windows because they have to smell them and see them. Good, do that every day.
Did you go to Occupy Wall Street?
No, but I was happy to see them being tortured in Wall Street.
Same.
And they hated it, Wall Street. So that scared them. And that's when all the wokey, first of all, I don't buy, oh yeah, black people always said woke. No, they didn't.
No.
I've been in, I've never heard it one time.
Yeah.
Except that Erykah Badu tweet. And if it was a thing, what it meant was you believed in conspiracies. That's what it meant. Like you didn't think the moon landing
You were a black
happened.
dude in a pyramid talking about pyramids in the rap cipher.
Every black comic I know that told me a thing I dismissed, I've apologized to personally, because guess what? They do want to put a black man in a dress. They want everybody in a fucking dress.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, they don't want it. Nobody twisted Flip Wilson's arm. No, they want every fucking dude. Yeah, like every crazy thing you ever heard, they did that shit. They brought crack to the hood. They brought the guns in the hood on fucking purpose, and it was to run drugs, to do this continuity of government program and work on the mind control program, which worked great. We're right in the middle of it now.
And we got Tupac in that movie that you were just talking about with Dan Aykroyd. Tupac and
oh, that's right, with Humpty Hump.
Yeah, with what is it? Yeah, Tupac's a soldier, right? Tupac's a
oh my god! By the way, I watched Peter Zeihan on the plane on the way. I fucking hate that guy.
Yeah, he's great.
I really want to just like.
Who's Peter Zeihan?
We've seen him, the Russia map turned guy. When you take the map of Russia, turn it 90 degrees, now blow your mind.
Oh yeah, this guy.
You remember
Now,
that?
Russia's not going to win. They don't have enough potash.
Oh, yeah.
He knows all about the potash production of many countries.
Yeah, this guy kicks ass.
I can't tell if he's like gay or one of those straight guys that, did you ever see they're giving out safe boofing kits and
No.
Oh, are they? No way. Safe
boof-
boofing kits.
yeah.
No.
And,
A harm reduction guide to better booty bumping kits.
is that it?
What is?
Not.
Oh my god.
Wow.
You remember when those kids died of butt chugging and the eulogy, their dean is like, and now we lost two because of butt chug. He kept saying butt chugging.
No.
Can you imagine that funeral? That's the most hilarious.
That's awesome.
And he was disgusted that they were doing this. Like he
Yeah.
goes saying butt chugging is funny.
He
He
didn't
don't
even
care.
care that their parents were like looking
It's
at
a
their dead
crisis.
kids. Yeah, he's like, "Oh, is your son dead?" Well, he was butt chugging. What a What a dipshit.
Butt chugging.
Wow.
Imagine you have a son that dies from butt chugging.
Wait, what are the effects and dangers?
What are the positives, first of all? Because this is amazing.
You get fucked up.
You just instantly get super drunk?
You never butt chugged any drugs?
No,
Or boofed them, excuse me.
not yet.
What do you guys say up here when you do drugs anally, guys?
Butt
Yeah,
chugging.
yeah,
Well, I think butt chug. I'd call it butt chugging.
Yeah, it's the best.
Yo,
Chug,
you want to go
chug,
out butt chugging later?
chug in the parking lot.
Should do a handstand.
Everybody has
do
a pickup truck so they can butt
You
chug.
gotta do it in public at bars.
Wow.
We
Oh,
do this. We use the beer bong.
Is that a
Dude.
real thing when you put vodka up your ass or something?
Well,
Yeah.
But
girls
what-
would do
what,
that with
boofing?
tampons.
Yeah, tampons back in the day.
Oh, my girl's from Florida, right? Jacksonville, fucking Florida, which is like the hick part of Florida.
Yep.
She said she was in a bar one time, and it's not far from Jekyll Island in Georgia, where the Fed meeting. You know, all the billionaires got together to come up with the Fed.
Oh, cool.
By the way, the house, Rockefeller's house there, is built on like a stone or cochina idol from the Temecula Indians that are all like 8 feet tall, 7 feet tall, and they would sacrifice their firstborn of their kids to the chief. They had these like crazy and he built his house on the altar. You can go visit the fucking site. They'll tell you all this. And then they came up with
I want to build a house on there. Right above my bedroom.
yeah. And so anyway, she was in this bar in Fernandina. It's like a small town where like kind of big. And she goes, yeah, one time my girl doesn't drink or not. She used to. It's Florida. They all would get fucked up. They're in a bar. This important looking like politician comes in with like 2 like security guys. She was, he was like a governor or something, and he had coke. They want us to go back to their boat, and like the one girl that we didn't know that well went back with them. He didn't do it like he would pass him the baton, right? And she kept, I go, is a governor? And I'm like, I want to know who the fuck this is, right? And she goes, yeah, I can. I'm like, oh, I want you to remember so bad. And then she comes back saying, like, oh, I remember. He wasn't a governor. He was a senator. Okay. And we had just seen Pirates of the Caribbean, and we were going, hello, governor. That's why she mixed it up. And it was Senator Phil Graham of Texas, the Republican senator. She looked up the face and found him, Phil Graham.
No way.
Yeah. And he was a bushy, but yeah, like they all do that shit. Like,
Yeah.
if you think Hollywood's fucked up, what do you think these people do?
Oh, yeah. Politicians, they're probably like, Bush League.
Remember the guy in the wheelchair that said, the Republicans said, hey, come to this gay party and offer him coke, Madison Cawthorn. And people made fun of him. Dave Chappelle made fun of him. Bunch of people. And I was like, you think they wouldn't invite him because he's in a wheelchair? Seriously?
Yeah, they'd probably fucking fuck his wheels. You know what I mean? Like, they'd probably be like, take the spokes off his wheels and fuck my ass with it.
No, it's a very inclusive party of all kinds of weird. That probably
Yeah.
makes it hotter.
Yeah, it's cool. They're like, yeah, run over the homeless guy's arms with your wheelchair. That's cool.
You find the interview, he goes, when somebody you look up to asks you to do coke and come to their fucking.
Oh,
Oh, remember Barney Frank?
Yeah, Barney Frank was having a fucking blast.
Dude,
A blast.
okay.
He was having a stupendous time.
I was just on Jon Stewart telling about this about the time. So he, back in like the 80s, there was a scandal because his boyfriend, not him, his boyfriend was running a male
He
prostitute
had
ring
literally no idea.
A
what was
brothel.
going- A
out of his
brothel.
fucking house.
Yeah.
And he was going to get in trouble. And this is on the news, not like conspiracy. The news goes, Barney Frank goes, I know who's gay. And if you keep fucking with me, I'm going to tell who's gay.
They're
And
like, all right, well, Barney, we'll talk to you tomorrow.
And they dropped it. And everybody dropped it. I never even heard of it until pretty recently.
Who's the good one from San Fran, the fun one that was doing the Adam? No, we just talked.
Ed Buck.
Ed Buck was a fun one. Was it Ed Buck?
Oh, yeah. That guy
Ed
was,
Buck's the guy that was
he
going
shoots meth in you while you're
he was-
unconscious.
really having fun.
Yeah, Ed Buck was going hard.
Yeah.
What? What's the
What?
big deal?
They should be paying me for all the drugs I gave him free.
Yeah.
I was helping them.
I was helping him safer butt chug.
You don't like coming? Coming feels good, right? Okay.
Yeah, he's a fucking treat, man. Can you imagine getting that shit shot in you like you're not prepared from? I've never done meth,
Yeah, right.
but injecting it is gonna hit you pretty hard.
Fast.
Yeah, and so he wants you like first of all, they're already knocked out, so you're putting meth in. I mean, what a bizarre thing.
It is a bizarre, even for fucking incomings. That's why it's like, can't you just fucking
It's
fuck a
chemsex.
guy in his ass and come?
Chemsex.
Yeah,
Chemsex.
right.
Chemsex. Damn.
Chemsex. Yeah.
Yeah, he wants him on the verge of death.
The Rainbow Project.
Damn.
Don't ask me how
I know.
Don't ask me how I know this. GHB. What were you?
Oh yeah.
You're just talking about
GHB is also an aphrodisiac.
Like oysters.
It's like oysters, Chris.
More than oysters. Oysters are gross because they taste like disgusting pussy.
Oh, no, they're so fantastic.
It's gross. It's like putting pussy in your mouth.
Yeah, ew, yeah,
Ew.
that vilify oysters.
that. We have a
Oh
reservation.
fuck! I ate pussy again.
Oh, God, it was hairy.
We have a reservation for oysters and GHB right after this.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
we're gonna. That's our mignonette is GHB, liquid
Excuse
G.
me, waiter. I'd like to send back this plate of roast beef. There's hair all over it.
P.U. Oh, the Charisse, please. The linguiça. Thank you. at brunch.
That's how every rapper talks secretly.
Yeah. All the new ones like Michael Westbrook and
As a joke, I have like that's why there's so much misogyny in the rap because they're all gay.